But he tells a story. I'm going to get some of the details wrong, so pardon them. But he tells a story where he was teaching in Milan, and he had this particularly difficult student who was calling into question a lot of the religious presuppositions of, theology, but just like faith discourse more broadly. And he was, welcoming that. Insofar as like, we can all welcome that.
Yeah.
Not in that we should encourage people to be blasphemous or ugly in their bearing towards the faith, but in the sense that we should have the certainty and confidence that the faith will yield something which corresponds to their experience. Yeah. And so at one point, apparently, like before class, he just left a rose on the desk of this individual student and then made no further commentary upon it in the course of the class itself. But it like drove the student mad. And he was like, where did this come from? Who put this here?
Yes.
What's the explanation for this? And Giussani, as a kind of provocation, said, like, why does it matter?
Yeah.
Like, why does it matter to you? And, you accelerate, over the course of the next few months, blah, blah, blah. He continued to ask similar questions, and then he was back to the practice of the faith and the reception of the sacraments before too long. So he has this cool way of focusing for you the questions that you're actually asking. Because it's like, let's say that you're involved in Anglo-American analytical debates about divine simplicity. But let's say that you don't actually believe in God. Like, what's your existential skin in the game? Like, why are you debating these points when you don't actually believe in the God whose simplicity is at stake? And so, like, Giussani is always willing to bring it back to that point and say, like, what do you actually think?
Yes.
What do you actually care about? Father Bonaventure, if you had the choice between holding a toad and subscribing to a YouTube channel, what would you choose?
Subscribe to a toad holding a YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh. Please subscribe to a toad holding a YouTube channel, especially if it's ours. Cheers.